Hello, Mary, meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. I wanted to do a quick little kind of vlog update information for you. For those of you who don't know, I did go talk to Jessica at the salon today. She said that it's not going to be as much work to get it back to blonde as I expected. I have an appointment scheduled for next Thursday at 10 a.m., which means our morning show for next week and this week will be delayed. Okay, so the morning show for Thursday of this week will be when I come home after shopping with Krista. I don't know what time exactly we'll be back, so just keep that in mind. Same thing with next Thursday, as I have an appointment with Jessica, or with Tori, not Jessica, at the salon on Thursday of next week to get my hair turned back into blonde. So I wanted to let you know that. Also, I wanted to also point out a couple other things too for some upcoming projects. One of them I kind of already started doing in advance, but tomorrow we will be doing a project on installing the ceramic cartridge into the turntable, and I will give you a video of not just installing the cartridge, which is really pretty straightforward, but also showing you the Garage turntable close up. Of course, we'll throw on a disc, a record, and so you can see how it plays records. And because the fact is that tomorrow, that means that we're not going to be monetized because for that demo, because I'm going to end up using commercial music. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of the system. I can't help that. I'll see if I can try to find some more unusual esoteric records for the demo. And what I'll do tomorrow is we're going to show you the turntable setup using my Voice of Music portable amplifier. It's a vacuum tube based 6V6 with a 5U4 rectifier tube and a 12AX7 preamp tube. It originally was made by Voice of Music, which was a division of Marshall. Marshall is the guys that make the big amplifiers for musicians and stuff. Well, this was their consumer line for home users. So you're going to get a chance to see that tomorrow. I do admit that eventually I am going to have to recap that sucker, but it works for now, and I will show you the turntable plugged into that. And then, of course, we'll also do the testing of the amplifier circuit and other applications as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Also, I have a lot of small electronic parts coming that are not really. I got a lot of packages coming. A lot of little packages I mentioned in the morning show. Lots of itty bitty pieces, nothing major packages yet. Tomorrow I will order the MacBook, and hopefully that will not be a major fiasco. Oh, I hope not, but just, you know how it is. Because the weather's going to be nice enough that we could be outside, and even today would be a good night to do an outdoor show. I have to admit, the weather is cooperative, it's warm, it's not going to be freezing, but then we can't take phone calls easily. So everybody likes the phone calls, and that's where the problem starts. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm really excited about getting the hair redone. I was just watching part of a tarot reading. I didn't get into all of it yet, but it did say that as for next week, is that Virgo, you are going to start to have a change in your life. You're going to go almost be finished with your healing process. In its way, the hair is kind of a restart of my life. This is when I finally am going to be returning more to my feisty self. I do admit I walked quite a bit today. I did not sleep. I actually, after the show, I went up to the soup kitchen. I picked up a takeout meal, and then I walked over to the hardware store and I picked up some 3-in-1 oil and some lithium grease to lubricate the turntable mechanism to get it ready to go. The poor sucker was so dry. It had no oil at all. The prior owner, which was the first owner, did not even do it, any lubrication. The poor turntable had been thirsty for oil since it was made, probably from the factory back from 1962. So the turntable really, really needed oil bad. Any oil it had either evaporated or dried out. It was basically just not there. So I started the process of greasing it, lubricating it, and getting it ready to go. I did some mechanical tests to see if the mechanism was working close to right. It's working fine now. So I'm really happy about that. And the stylus installation is pretty straightforward. I do admit the color codes are a little bit weird on Garrard turntable. I don't know why they came out with the colors they did, but I did look by the diagram that helped confirm what I thought. So we're going to get this wired up and we'll spin some platters and check them out. And for that video, which will be a B-cast, I will try to find some records. I do have a record demonstration disc I can play, which talks about how you can check your turntable to make sure that it's calibrated and stuff like that. I don't know if it's getting much of a help, but the point is I know VLS Life does these, and I do want to get this in. I want to show you how it sounds when it's properly set up with a proper amplifier with a proper impedance and capacitance match for ceramic cartridge. And so yeah, we got some things going on for this week coming up and next week, and I'm really excited about that. Of course, when the MacBook comes in to 2010, when I'm really looking forward to it, because it's going to finally be the key to get us to be able to live stream outside. And in addition to that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up one of those Kensington locks so that I can chain it to the table, so that if I go up to the soup kitchen to go get when in November, I did confirm with George that indeed are planning to open in November. So that's going to be great for everybody, because I'm looking forward to returning to the soup kitchen. As I said, I'm going to get back to my old feisty self, and we're going to do the things that we couldn't do. Yes, the stimulus check is going to be a godsend. Also, don't forget, those you may not know, the Senate parliamentarian said that they can have 2 more reconciliations this year. So, which means the Democrats are like itching to pass the Build Back Better package, the BBBP, Part 1 and Part 2. The Part 1 is infrastructure. Part 2 has a couple interesting twists, which I'm excited about. For Medicare, they want to include vision, hearing, and dental into it. So you can get your teeth fixed, get your hearing fixed, and get your eyesight fixed. Oh, this is going to be good. Because I have to tell you, I mean, if I had been able to get preventive dental care from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have had so many damn broken teeth, which is 2 broken, or 1 broken tooth and 1 missing tooth. So that would have been a great thing if they had caught it early, but they didn't. So, yes. And then the visual is important because then I would be able to get any new glasses and things like that I need. So that's going to be a great thing. But that's if the BBBP is passed, the Build Back Better package. So we'll see what happens. Then, of course, the proposal for the 2,000 initial outlay, followed by the other packages would be good. And I noticed that these sneakers have a little bit of wear on the bottom, which doesn't surprise me, given the way I have to walk down the stairs like a goat. But that's mostly because of my depth perception wasn't always that great, and I was always scared of the stairs falling. And of course now I have to be extra careful when going downstairs, because I can't always tell when the next tread starts, and if knee ever goes whoop back when I'm trying to go down the stairs, then I lose balance and bam, down I go. It happened once before. Not recently, but I think about 5 months ago. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all the new stuff that they're doing. These sneakers have lasted me pretty well. They have not really ripped up. They have not shredded. They are, getting old and they look good, but because I haven't been outside much. So I'm looking forward to getting back outside. Tonight would have been a great opportunity to do an outside show, but unfortunately, with no phone calls, and if I did that, everybody would be outright and PO'd, and I wouldn't even be able to do the panel yet because that would be very difficult to do the panel on the show or the Hangouts. But whenever we have the iPhone passwords all fixed and the computer passwords fixed and everything, that's fantastic. Opportunities to do that as well. So we got a lot of stuff coming up this next few weeks. A lot of vlogs, a lot of technical demos. I love it. I'm getting things done. So far this month, we have made about $35-$40, I think, on YouTube, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but really it is. It is helpful because we are going to probably have, I would say, maybe by April 21st, we'll probably have maybe close to another $100, and then will be what we need to do to keep things going. But I would like to remind you, please do subscribe to our Patreon page because there's a lot of things on Patreon that are not on YouTube, and because I want to put them up for early people to join the Patreon. I was suggested I start memberships on this channel. I don't know what kind of memberships we're going to do yet, but yes, it was recommended that I start memberships on this channel, but I don't know what kind of memberships we're going to do. But that's about it. I just wanted to make sure I'll see you tonight at 7. I just want to make sure we all know what's going on and all the great stuff and we're doing, because I'm looking forward to the future and I'm looking forward to what we're going to do soon. So guys, see you tonight at 7, okay? Bye-bye.